Namaste students, my name is Javins Dr. Neeraj Dhulia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapit, Women's University, Jaipur. So today we are going to discuss a session that is glyceraldehyde, simple aldose, simple ketose, D-glucose, conformation of D-glucose. So let's start with the glyceraldehyde. So this is the simplest monosaccharide. Okay, so simplest, why simplest? Because it have only 3 carbons. And this is a aldehyde because it having the aldehyde group in its compound. So this is the structure of the glyceraldehyde. Okay, so these are both are the glyceraldehyde. One is the D-glyceraldehyde, another is the L-glyceraldehyde. Why D and L? Because here in the functional group, the hydroxyl group is present at the right side. So this is the D-glyceraldehyde, and here it is the left side. So this is the L-glyceraldehyde. So these are also known as, this is also known as the R-glyceraldehyde, R for right, and this is S-glyceraldehyde. This is also known as the positive glyceraldehyde, and this is also known as the negative glyceraldehyde. So generally the carbohydrates are aldehyde or ketone derivatives of polyhydroxy alcohol containing at least 3 carbon atoms, which is present in the glyceraldehyde. So the general formula is CH2O, and they are moderately reduced compound which can be converted into the energy, ATP. So what are the uses of the carbohydrates? They are the energy source, fuels, and intermediate of metabolism. They having the structural role in the DNA and RNA, the cell wall of plants, arthropod skeleton, etc. They also having the role in the recognition attached to the lipids and proteins, blood types of on red blood cells and antigens. So generally monosaccharides having the suffix "-ose", like aldose, ketose. Okay, so this is used to designate the sugars. So they are the building blocks like the polysaccharides, which are made up of the monosaccharide units, and they are having the building blocks. So the deconfiguration is most common in sugars synthesized by living organisms, or de-assignment is based on the configuration of the chiral carbon, which is furthest from the anomeric carbon, C1 in aldose and C2 in the ketose. So anomeric carbon is the in the aldose, C1 is the anomeric carbon, and in the ketose, C2 is the anomeric carbon. So the two major monosaccharides classes are the aldoses and ketoses. So what are the aldoses? So aldoses, the structure based on the D-glyceraldehyde, which is the simplest aldose. So they having the aldehyde groups. So this is aldose, and this is a ketose because this is having the aldehyde group, and this is having the ketone group. Okay, CH is the aldehyde and C double bond O is the ketone group. So this is the Fischer projection of the glyceraldehyde. Okay, so this is D, this is L, glyceraldehyde. Okay, so likewise the ketoses, the structure based on the D-hydroxyacetone, that is the simplest ketone. Okay, so the ketoses having the ketone group in their structure. So let's talk about the nomenclature. So the number of carbons are indicated by the prefix. Okay, like hexose having the 6 carbons, glucose and fructose. Likewise, the pentose having the 5 carbons, triose having the 3 carbons, tetrose having the 4 carbons, pentose having the 5 carbons. So the carbohydrates are rich in stereoisomerism, or so stereoisomerism means they have the stereoisomers like the enantiomers, okay, the epimers, and um, the enantiomers, epimers, and the diastereomers. So what is the enantiomers? So isomers that are prefer mirror images. They are the perfect mirror images. So if the mirror images compounds are there, they are known as the enantiomers. Like the DNL glyceraldehyde is the example of the enantiomer. So D-glyceraldehyde and L-glyceraldehyde are the enantiomers of each other. Likewise, the diastereomers are the not mirror images, like the D-rithose and D-threose. Okay, this is the D-rithose and the D-threose. So in the structure, you can see here that the hydroxyl group is present in the right, and here is in the left. The rest of the structure is same. So they are the diastereomers. Likewise, epimers are also there, the isomers that differ at a single asymmetric carbon. Okay. Hexose examples are glucose versus mannose. So here the example, the mannose and the galactose. So it is differs from the second carbon and in the fourth carbon. Okay, so they are the epimers. So configuration of the carbohydrates. So the asymmetric carbons are those which have four different chemical groups attached, and glucose have four different asymmetric carbons. Okay, at the position of 2, 3, 4, and 5. So look at the epimers of glucose. So the DL and derivation of sugars designates the arrangement of the atoms around the asymmetric carbon. So which carbon is targeted here? The farthest from the aldehyde or ketone group. So the asymmetric carbon, which is the uh, farthest from the aldehyde or ketone groups. So generally, most sugars in the humans are in the D form. Okay, so this is the example of 3-carbon monosaccharide, D-glyceraldehyde, the 4-carbon monosaccharide, the erythrose and the threose, 5 carbons, the ribose, arabinose, xylose, and lysose. 6 carbons, the glucose, mannose, iodose, galactose, and this is the examples of the D-aldose, means they having the aldehyde groups: dihydroxyacetone, erythrose, ribulose, xylulose. So here are the examples of the ketoses, D-ketoses. Okay, the fructose, sorbose, Tagatose. So these are the examples of the ketoses. So in the solution, the monosaccharides like aldoses and ketones with 5 or more carbons are more stable in their ring form. So this is the linear form, and in the solution they are in the ring form. So the carboxyl carbon becomes covalently bound to another hydroxyl group within the chain. The carbonyl carbon becomes the anomeric carbon after crystallization, sorry, cyclization of most common ring structures. Okay, so this is how they converted into the ring structure from the linear structure. So here the carbon number 1 and carbon number 5 is bonded. Okay, so two types of compounds may be formed, like the alpha or beta. So what is the beta? If the hydroxyl group is above the plane, that is the beta, and if the hydroxyl group below the plane, that is the alpha. So they can be converted into the solution from one another. So that is known as the mutarotation. Okay. So like the 6-carbon monosaccharides are converted into the pyrene, that is the 6-member chain, 6-member ring, and the fructose is converted into the furan ring, the 5 members ring. Okay, so what is the pyranose ring and furanose ring? So pyranose ring having the 6-member ring. Okay, so the figure you can we have shown in the above slide. So example is the glucose. There the carbon number 1 reacts with the carbon number 5. Okay, and the pyrene ring is formed. In the furan, it is the 5-membered ring. Example is the fructose. Here the carbon number 2 reacts with the carbon number 5 and makes the furan ring. So what are the anomers or anomeric carbon? So after the cyclization, the anomeric hydroxyl group can be above or below the plane of the ring. So alpha D sugars, they have the hydroxyl group on the anomeric carbon below, and in the beta sugars, the hydroxyl group is above the plane. So I hope you are satisfied with this tutorial session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve that. And this session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. Thank you.